Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TV 35 Sports for tonight's girls basketball game. GMC White Division visiting Colonia Patriots versus the JFK Mustangs. I'm here with my good friend and colleague, Phil Hall. I'm Greg Ficara, part-time sportscaster and proud councilman here in Woodbridge Township. Phil, it's good to get us together again.
Absolutely. How are you today?
Great. 3 weeks in a row. We had an exciting day with the State of the State down in Trenton and Assemblyman Coughlin being sworn in as Speaker of the House. It's a good day in Woodbridge today.
It's a fantastic day in Woodbridge, and what a way to top it off. Coming here at Kennedy High School to see girls basketball, Varsity Colonia High against JFK.
And a nice inter-town rival, just like the we did a couple of weeks ago, the Woodbridge, when they were here.
Top controlled by Kennedy, knocked out of bounds by Woodbridge.
Sydney was going to the basket on that, Sydney DeVoe. Says there she's averaging 11.5 points per game. Gets her own rebound.
They really go down low to her. She throws it up. She misses the basket, but that's a good sign for JFK.
Yep. Nice shot by number 2, Madison Chiera. Just missed.
Colonia gets it back, misses the shot.
Rebound by Sims.
Brings the ball up and she throws it to number 22.
Malak Mawafi, too, took a nice shot there. You can see they're settling in, Phil. They're taking good shots.
Yes.
Good play so far in the early go of the first quarter.
And JFK puts on a press. That surprises me. And they steal the ball. Throws it underneath to number 10, Ray Martin, and it's a miss.
Another good shot. Little scramble underneath.
Colonia with the ball, and she's fouled.
That's Olivia Sims with her first foul.
So Colonia's taking the ball out of bounds.
Alexa Claiborne in for Olivia. That's a pretty quick change. I guess he's protecting her. JFK, as you said, pressing the ball full court.
And another steal, Greg. 2 steals in a row. They go for the ball. It's blocked by number 3.
And that was a foul on number 22, Malak Mawafi.
Fasulo blocked the ball, and then it went up and fouled her.
The press is effective, though, so far. They just haven't converted.
Exactly. Pressed twice, stole the ball twice. Now they're looking to bring it up. They throw it over the half court. There's an open man underneath, throws it in. And that's
Madison Chiera.
Takes a beautiful shot from the side. 2 points.
Pressure defense inside.
They immediately throw it down low to Sydney. She throws it back out, but the ball is stolen. There's 3 passes inside to Sydney DeVoe.
Yeah, they're all over her underneath. Good shot by number 14, Francesca Rosario.
And it's missing out of bounds, so Kennedy will take the ball out.
Inbounded by number 24, Alexis Claiborne. Into Malak Mawafi as she takes it up. Remember her from the Woodbridge game, tough cookie, Malak?
Yes, she handles the ball well, but I tell you, she made some really important baskets that game.
That shot was Christina Caroselli. Good shot, just missed.
That was Chiera taking it to the hole.
Yeah.
She missed and it's knocked out of bounds. And it's off of JFK.
Yep.
Bridge ball.
Sydney DeVoe on a nice block there. She just tipped it.
Well, there's a definite height advantage down low. And I'm sure that's their game plan to get it down low to her. But again, she's going to change a lot of shots underneath.
DeVoe couldn't get a handle on that one.
First shot was taken by Concaves, and the second one was by Chiera. Both missed.
Claiborne inbounding again. to Milwaukee.
Ball went inside the city, but looks like they tried to steal it. She gets it back, throws it down, but there's a foul.
Foul on the floor. Sydney's got to keep the ball up above her head. When she brings it down, everybody else can grab it.
That's a great game plan. A great game plan for Colonia, because if it's above her head, they can't get it as much.
Number 21, Sabrina Wilson. That's a double dribble. 21, Sabrina Wilson for Colonia is playing Sydney very tough down low, very physical.
And that double dribble was on Christina Caselli. So we have a timeout. Score is Colonia 2, JFK 0.
It'll be on YouTube tomorrow, and it'll be on TV 35 sequentially. It's not live though.
So it looks like JFK is getting their thoughts together on how to break this press and how to get the ball down low grade to Sydney, so she can be effective. And I think one of the things that they probably said to is, Sydney, hold the ball up high when they throw it in and look around. If you can pass it underneath, somebody break to the basket, and don't get an easy score.
Cody is setting up the press breaker on that one. All right, into the front court.
Wilson with a pass over to
Christina Caselli on the rebound. And then there she is with the ball down low. Couldn't get the handle on that one.
Right off her fingertips, Greg, out of bounds.
The game we saw against Woodbridge, Sydney DeVoe started out a little slow. Remember, she got assertive in the second half.
Yes, she did. Zero brings the ball in, throws across court.
Nice job by Colonia breaking the press. Looks like Colonia will remain in possession based on the alternate possession arrow. Number 3 for Colonia took a little extra step there, Alyssa Fazzulo.
Let's go, Blue!
Again, we have Milwaukee bringing the ball up for Kennedy.
Oh, did look inside. Here we go on the fast break.
That's for Sulo with the basket. Score 4-0 Colonia. Craig, Colonia scores about 47 points a game, and Kennedy scores at an average of 30 points a game. So it looks like we might be seeing a high-scoring game from Colonia, but I think with Sydney in the middle, Sydney DeVoe, they might be able to stop some of that scoring, at least inside.
Yeah.
There's a definite height advantage there.
Well, you got 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter, and 4 points are scored by Colonia, and that's it.
Well, again, they were having problems with that press, but they seem to have broke it now. And the shot by Kennedy Concaves is short. Ball knocked out of bounds by JFK. It's Kennedy's ball.
Yep, Christina Caselli did a nice job on the baseline there.
Rosero takes it out. Now she's underneath the basket. They throw it to her. She takes the shot, and it's a miss.
A good movement of the ball. Francisca Rosario with that shot.
Colonia's not afraid to shoot the ball, Greg, no matter the distance. They're taking good shots.
Absolutely.
And they're passing the ball around once they got it up court. So I think we're going to see a difference in Colonia's team.
Sophia Hindi in the game now, Phil. I'm sorry for Kennedy. It's the first time we've seen her. She just inbounded the ball.
Greg, she can score. The last game we did, she was hitting three-pointers like there was no tomorrow.
Good movement by JFK. No basket yet.
Fast break, ball thrown out of bounds.
Just a little too far in advance.
She hustled to get it.
Malak inbounds it to Sophia. Malak Mawafi bringing it up. Good pass down low. Another good shot, just can't drop.
That was by Hindi, and she'll make some of those, Greg. She makes more than she misses.
Kennedy remains in possession of the ball. They set up their inbound play.
Corselli takes it out.
Looks inside, just didn't get it high enough.
Well, again, you said it. Sabrina Brooks is playing great defense.
She is. Yeah. Colonia remains in possession of the ball. A little contact underneath there.
Ball out of bounds on Sydney DeVal.
Mawafi knocks the ball out. Good defense. She is quick. She definitely is. She goes 100 miles an hour all the time, Phil.
She makes an impact on the game.
JFK appears to be in a zone now, matching up at a 2-1-2.
That's a great zone for them to be in, especially with Sydney underneath.
Yeah, Sydney in the middle, she could stop a lot.
Go left, go right, underneath.
All right, with 2:10 to go. Locke bringing the ball up. Let's see if the Mustangs can get something going here. And there's a shot by Christina Corselli. Mustangs are on the board. Got that press going again.
Almost another steal, Greg.
And it is a steal, yep, very effective.
Corselli underneath to Hindi. Hindi takes a shot off the board, and it misses. Kenny with the rebound, he throw it long.
Steps. Was good passing the ball.
That was Elisa Fasula with the steps.
Yep, she was quick. They had it going. 1:35 to go.
I don't think that she was expecting that pass. It was kind of like thrown quick to her. I thought the other young lady was going to dribble myself.
So. Absolutely. You know, while we're here and there's a timeout, I mentioned to you that Jill Pachonsky, the assistant coach for Colonia, the tall girl in the black sweater,
yes,
played at Perth Amboy. She was a 1,000-point scorer at Perth Amboy as a high school player, went to William Patterson, and was a 1,000-point scorer. And I was at both games when she scored 1,000 points. I went to see her at William Patterson. She was a tremendous player. And on top of that, she was a head boys basketball coach, I think up in Bergen County somewhere. I can't wait to see her at the half. So little trivia for our Woodbridge fans. I'm sorry about the Perth Amboy reference there, but she's one of ours now. She's coaching at Colonia, so there's a little background. When you're in the world of athletics, Phil, you know you pick up some of those things.
I'm sure what our fans would like to hear is when she was scoring that 1,000 points in Perth Amboy, what were you doing?
I was the athletic director. I was clapping.
All right.
Yeah, I was cheering her on. All right. 134. Colonia up 4-2. Malak Mawafi handling the ball. Sydney up high, down to Christina.
Corselli with the shot. She gets blocked. She picks it up, shoots it again.
She is scrappy, Corselli. She is scrappy.
I love her handle. I like the way she plays the game. And she has a beautiful shot. Sydney DeVal on the rebound.
Very nice rebound. And she kept the ball up high, too.
But not only that, the first thing she did was look for an outlet.
Yeah.
She saw Claiborne, threw it to her. She went right to the middle of the court, which is what you're supposed to do. So both teams, I think, are very disciplined, basic skills. So they throw it inside to Sydney. She puts it up and misses.
It was just the way the play was designed. You couldn't get a better shot at it. And Sharon going end to end. That's a foul on DeVogue.
I think that's her second foul, Greg, now.
It might be. We'll check it up when it comes up on the
shows up as one.
Madison makes the first end. Making them both.
Nice form.
Very nice form. She comes from basketball royalty there, Chiara. All right, DeVoe comes in with that one.
She misses the first shot. Caselli gets the rebound, throws it back up.
A lock. See if she goes all the way. Good pass underneath.
To Caselli, and it's knocked out of bounds by Colonia. Mawafi seems to know her limitations. Rather than pushing the ball hard and going to the hole and maybe getting fouled or losing it, she backed up, looked for the pass inside.
Francesca Rosario for Colonia. Nice defense on that play. Saved a pretty easy layup.
Wow, what a strong move to the basket.
Little turnaround.
Sydney DeVoe got the ball inside, one step to the left, banked it.
Very nice drop step there, Phil. Just what you would hope that she would do.
Free throw line, she misses the extra point.
Got a tie up on the floor.
You know, Craig, I think you're absolutely right. Sydney is, she started off slow in the last game that we did with
Woodbridge, yeah.
against Woodbridge, and then she got herself together. She played real tough. They're still looking for her inside, but now she's passing the ball immediately so they don't tie her up. And that's Hindi on the basket from the side.
All right, and that's the end of the first quarter with the Mustangs. Last second shot up 8-6. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, we're coming back to start the second quarter here at JFK High School, home of the Mustangs, hosting the Colonia Patriots in a nice intertown rival. Very exciting so far. The Mustangs, with the last second shot, are up 8-6. Colonia is inbounding the ball. Number 14, Francesca Rosario, to number 3, Alyssa Fazula.
Craig Kennedy looks like they're still stepping up the defense. Sims on the steal, throws it back to Claiborne.
We got a charge on that. Rhea Martin was called for a charge, and the Mustangs put the press on. Colonia Kennedy, Goncalves out.
Kennedy with the steal again.
Yep.
Craig,
the banks are open.
incredible shot off the backboard by Rhea Martin. Colonia with the shot.
Good effort down below.
Number 2,
Sophia, yeah, Sophia Hindi was pretty scrappy there.
Did you see it? Scherer with the shot, blocked. Kennedy has the ball.
DeVoe out and Sims playing the center position.
Claiborne out of bounds. Throws it in the Rhea Martin. She takes a shot. Nothing but net.
Rhea Martin feeling it now. And a steal by Cindy.
Craig, what do you think? Is Colonia that sloppy on offense, or is Kennedy that good?
Well, Rhea's certainly feeling it in the last 2 minutes, that's for sure.
Scherer with the ball, driving down court, going to the hole, but she's fouled at the foul line.
Sophia Hindi going to get called for reaching in on that every time when you make body contact. Chiara handles the ball very well on that fast break.
Yes. So we have Chiara taking the ball out of bounds. We also have a substitution in. Wilson's back. Chiara with a scoop shot underneath, but it misses. Off the rim, and Colonia hits it out of bounds.
Oh, they're keeping it.
I think Rosario knocked that out of bounds. That's the right call, Craig.
Yeah, that's a good correction there. Rhea Martin taking the ball out, passing it into Malak Mawafi. Mawafi brings it up quickly. Kicks it back out.
Hindi with a three, but misses it. Back over to
And
Sims,
that's
and she
Sims.
makes it. So off the backboard. The Mustangs 14-6 with 5:56 left. Craig, that was a great fake by Chiara.
Oh, yeah.
Got her up in the air, let her go by, then took the shot but missed. She gets another rebound.
Oh,
Chiara takes another shot from the corner, it's partially blocked.
yeah.
Sims grabs the rebound but throws it out of bounds. So Colonia's ball.
Malak Mawafi.
That was Sabrina Wilson on the shot, partially blocked.
Mustangs take control.
What surprises me now, Greg, is that Colonia seems to have the handling skills, but it's their passes. They're not deliberate enough, I think, and
Yeah.
they're missing a target, and Kennedy is able to steal.
But I tell you, Kennedy's cutting off those lanes. They're doing a nice job.
Exactly.
Another nice job by this Olivia Sims. She's making her presence known right now.
And Kennedy has a swarming defense again. Number 22, Kennedy Concaves, takes a shot, but she's fouled by Sims, and she'll go to the line for two.
Two shots for Kennedy. They could use a little boost right here.
Two shots for Colonia.
Colonia, yep. See if they could use a little boost.
Ooh,
In
the
and
first
out.
one in and out, Craig. 5:02, Mustang 16, Colonia 6. Just before the shot, Sydney stepped in.
Yeah.
And she took it, so she was a foul, and she gets another shot.
Having a hard time finding the basket.
Claiborne with a two-pointer, and it's good from the corner.
Yes, indeed. Ten points already in the second quarter. Rhea Martin with the rebound. She gets tied up.
Craig, I don't want to call this game too early, but Kennedy is putting on a clinic.
Yeah, right now they sure are.
They're playing super swarming defense. They're hitting the basket, passing to the open man, and now they're converting them.
Yep, they got hot all of a sudden.
Corselli with a shot from the side, in and out. Sydney on a rebound, and it's good.
They're putting it together now.
Goes Chiara to the lane. She passes it down low, and it's a travel. It travels on Rhea Martin, and that surprised me, but she was a bit intimidated on inside there. Sometimes they get over anxious.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sierra down court, sprinting, goes up for a layup. Ooh, in and out, right off the rim. A little bit softer.
She got up and down the court fine.
Sometimes when you're running at full speed like that and your opponent, she had two opponents right next to her, that's a little difficult sometimes, but
Yeah.
she laid it up, rolled right off the rim.
Got to spread the floor a little bit.
It's a good effort.
Good defense there by Sierra.
She's playing aggressive, ball out of bounds on Colonia. Corselli taking it out on the side. Wafi throws it down low to Claiborne, throws it out to Corselli in the middle of the lane, and she makes the basket.
Kennedy's doing a good job looking for the open girl.
Yes. Great hustle play by Sierra. She got the ball stolen away, grabbed it back, threw it up court to a teammate. They went in for a basket. Missed the layup, got the rebound, threw it out to number 2, and that would be Colonia's
Sierra. And that was a three-pointer.
It was a 3, thank you, Greg.
Yep, they needed that. On fire. Christina Corselli. Malak Mawafi on that rebound. Gets it down deep to Christina.
Corselli with a 3. Ooh, off the rim. Looks like it's out of bounds off of Kennedy. Good effort by Rhea Martin to try and save the ball.
2:29 in a quarter. Kennedy has scored 16 points in this quarter. They've doubled their scoring.
Ball was hit, went back court, but it went off of Kennedy, so still Colonia's possession. And Scherer dribbles it out of bounds. It's Kennedy's ball.
Sophia Hindi in the game now for the Mustangs. Malak Mawafi brings the ball up, gets it down to Christina. Sydney's working hard down low. Skip across the court, Rhea Martin.
Gets her own rebound. Sierra is a hustler, Craig.
Yeah.
She's on every play, or attempts to be.
That's a foul on Sydney DeVogue for reaching in. Madison Sierra on the line. It's 1-1.
Off the back of the rim, grabbed by Kennedy, and then knocked out of bounds by Colonia Sierra.
JFK Michelle Solano in the game for the first time. We've seen her tonight. That's a three.
Hindi with a 3-pointer. I told you, that young lady can shoot the threes. And she's not afraid to. Sierra drives to the middle and then passes it off
Was a nice move inside.
to Fasullo, who went to the basket and got fouled.
1-on-1.
Nice soft touch.
Gets that one.
Makes the first one.
Gets a friendly roll. The Vogue out. Number 24, Alexa Claiborne in for the Stangs. Second one doesn't go.
Cresselli saves it from going out of bounds. They throw it back to her. She's bringing it across court. Now with Sydney out, I want to see what they do in the middle. If they still look to go inside, if they're going to pass around the perimeter. And they look for Cresselli actually inside. And the ball is stolen by Colonia and stolen back by Kennedy. Cresselli takes a shot and misses it.
Nice rebound by Kennedy Conclaves. Ooh.
Sierra goes to the basket and she's fouled.
Nice move by Chiara. She'll be shooting 2.
Craig, I tell you what, if she, with that speed, if she converts those layups, she'd probably be the leading scorer on this team.
Absolutely.
She has no fear in going to the basket.
In and out on the first one. Nia Davis in the game for the Mustangs first time.
Time I saw Sierra go to the basket and Sydney was in, she looped it underhand. It missed it, but she's athletic.
And she makes that one.
Cresselli bringing the ball half court, throws it over to Claiborne. She throws it back to Cresselli. She turns, takes the shot and misses it. Colonia with the ball.
Malak Mawafi. Nice steal there.
The steal was by Davis. She threw it down to Cresselli, who was running towards the rim, and it went out of bounds. Actually, they got a foul on Cresselli.
Yeah, Corselli, a foul. So with 15 seconds left in the half, we're going for the 1-on-1 right now.
That's Cresselli's first foul. Something in watching this game, we were talking about Hindi, and we see that they took her out. She's on the bench now, but she has 3 fouls. And
okay.
She's hit a couple of big baskets for them.
Sabrina Wilson on the line for Colonia.
Off to the right.
You know, speaking about Kennedy, Coach Murphy does mix it up a little bit. He's not afraid to substitute in there.
Craig, the way they were swarming the defense, they needed to mix it up because they were probably tired.
Yeah.
They were over the entire court.
Colonia putting on the press now. Let's see how they do.
15 seconds to go. Throw it down to Claiborne. Throws it across court to Cresselli. She's looking down low. Throws it back out to Mawafi. Throws it back to Cresselli. She turns, takes a shot and makes it.
Couldn't be any
basket
better.
is good. 2 seconds left and that's it.
So at the end of 2 quarters, the score is 29 for the Mustangs, 12 for Colonia. We're going to take a little break at the half, and then we'll be back. Phil Hall, Greg Ficara, TV 35. See you in a few minutes. Okay, we're here starting the second half at JFK High School in Islin, and the Colonia Patriots visiting. To recap the score, for Colonia, Madison Chiera has 8, Alyssa Fazulu has 3, and Sabrina Wilson has 1. That's for their 12 points. On the Mustang side, Rhea Martin has 4, Sydney DeVogue has 6, Alexa Claiborne has 2, Olivia Sims has 4, Christina Curacelli has 8, and Sophia Hindi has 5, and that totals 29. And that's your score as we start the second half. The Mustangs 29-12. Phil, it's really going to be determined when Colonia comes out what's going to set the tempo for the second half, because if they don't start putting some points up, this thing can get run away pretty quickly.
I agree, but I think what's going to happen, Colonia is going to have to come out with their press in order to offset or push back Kennedy Mustangs, because they've basically been doing what they want to do, and that's with or without Sydney DeVoe in the game. They've been bringing the ball up, looking for the open person, throwing it inside, throwing it back outside, and when they run out to cover, then they throw it back inside, and they've been getting easy baskets and converting. So I'm wondering whether or not Kennedy's going to put on a press on Colonia, or Colonia put on a press in order to offset some of Kennedy's offense.
Well, here we go. We're going to find out. Colonia gets the ball first. Chiera gets the pass. Colonia looks to be spreading it out a little bit. DeVogue on a block. Christina Curacelli goes end to end. Kennedy maintains possession. Rhea Martin shoots a long one and just misses. And the scrappy Malak Mawafi gets the ball.
Colonia on the steal, on the fast break. She sidesteps and goes in for a basket, and that's Elisa Faluzu.
So Colonia gets the first score of the second half.
A well-needed score, too. Kennedy still looks impressive, passing the ball around. Claiborne with a long shot.
Ooh, called a foul on Sydney DeVoe. Maybe she was pushing off there. That's her third. I didn't see it, but I guess she had a little push before she got the rebound.
Yeah. So Chiera brings the ball up.
Good pick. Chiera with a nice shot.
A high bank shot off the glass and in. Okay, Colonia is running.
That call was on Malak Mawafi, number 22. Good hustle to get down there, but reached in a little bit.
And that's Alyssa Faloso on the line. Fasulo, I'm sorry.
Yep, Fazula. And we got a timeout now with the score 29-16. So Colonia comes out and scores 4 quick points, which bodes well for them.
Craig, I was looking at some of the comments, and it's interesting, Chiera, and we talked about her aggressive play. And again, just so aggressive sometimes. She's going 100 miles an hour and gets to the basket and lays it up a little too hard. But one of her favorite moments, she scored 26 points against Monmouth.
Wow, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, she loves country music.
Well, I know her dad very well. He was a great coach and a great player and just an excellent educator. I know he's a principal in one of our elementary schools, Chris. And, of course, the mom is the head coach, so she's got a lot of basketball in her blood.
And her dad was a 1,000-point scorer in Colonia, am I correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Fazuli on the line, shooting 2.
Nice form, nice release.
Makes that one. And she makes another.
And Alyssa's favorite music is R&B.
Rhea Martin bringing the ball up for the Stangs.
Claiborne with a 3, but missed off the rim.
Malak Mawafi inbounds it to Sydney. Sydney can't get a handle on it.
Claiborne went across the middle and went off her knee. And Sierra goes to the basket, straight to the hole.
I think that was a good no foul there, and Colonia has possession. Sims coming in the game. She replaces Rhea Martin. It's the first time since the start of the game that DeVogue and Sims are in at the same time.
Beautiful shot by Alyssa
Fazoli. She's got 6 points already in this quarter. Wafi takes the shot. Sierra takes the ball down.
Greg, that time she pulled up to take the shot and hit the front of the rim. I think it got tipped a little bit by Caselli. Colonia's ball out of bounds.
Francesca Rosario inbounding the ball.
Henny's coming back in. Remember, she had 3 fouls in the first half. So.
Yep. She also had 5 points. DeVogue out. Colonia remains in possession. Sims knocks the ball out on a good defensive play. Madison from the top of the key, and she makes it. Just gave him 2 points on that. So Colonia has cut the lead to 7.
Well, I'll tell you what, she didn't hesitate on that shot. She got it top of the key and released it. Bottom of the net.
All right, we have a foul on number 21, Sabrina Wilson, for Colonia. And the foul was in the dribble, so there'll be no shot. Kennedy's number 24, Alexis Claiborne, inbounding the ball. Throws it all the way back. Christina Caroselli misses. And Colonia takes over the ball with 6 minutes to go in the third period.
Colonia's made some adjustments, and they seem to be coming back. But at this point, Kennedy is just missing a few shots. Share with the ball, but it's stolen by Mawafi. Going down court, Wilson with a block, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Got an injured player on the floor.
Coach is going out to take a look, pulls the team back over to the side. Medics go out. I'm hoping she's okay.
Yep. And Colonia comes back and scores.
Again, 5:50 left in the third. They're down by 7, 29-22.
They have scored 10 points, Colonia, in the second half. And Kennedy has not scored a point in the second half.
I think one. Didn't they have 28? They got a free throw.
I had 29 at half.
Oh, then that's what it is.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So while they're tending to the injured player on the court, again, we have a nice comeback from the visiting Patriots. And while they're looking at the girl, let's take a little break and we'll be right back. So we're back now with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Colonia Patriot Sabrina Wilson was injured on the play, but she got up on her own, under her own power, so we're happy to hear that. Number 22 for Kennedy, Malak Mawafi, is on the line, shooting 2. And the Mustangs are up 29-22, but Colonia is making a valiant effort at a comeback.
And as you mentioned, Greg, they've scored 10 points in this third quarter to knock the lead down to 7. And Kennedy is on the line, and Owafi misses the first one.
Colonia maintains possession. Sophia Hindi hustling on the play, but just didn't get it in.
Rosario took the shot and it went out of bounds, and like you said, she hustled on the play, Kennedy, but it's out of bounds. Colonia has the ball.
Madison with a nice shot.
They have the freshman in there now, Serena Neal, number 44 for Colonia.
Claiborne overthrows Sims on that one. I think it was tipped. Kennedy maintains possession. Kennedy needs to score a basket here. They haven't scored a basket in the third quarter. And this could be the one. Boom.
Craig, if anybody can score, it will be Hindi. I'll tell you, I love her shot.
Kennedy opens the lead back up to 10.
Mawafi on the foul. She fouls Kennedy Concavis.
Mawafi, pound for pound, could be the toughest player on the court, man. She goes 100 miles an hour all the time.
No question about it. And aggressive on defense. If she doesn't get the steal, she'll hit it away. Shearer with a shot, blocked by Sydney. Another collision underneath on the fast break.
That's going to be a foul on Madison Chiara.
Against Sims. And that's 3 on Madison.
Yep. That was on the floor, so there's no shooting. I think when Madison turned her back, that's when she got the foul called on.
Madison pushing underneath. She gets the bat. Oh, no, it's in and out. She shoots the ball. It goes almost in and rolls right out.
Kennedy maintains possession of the ball. Oh,
Mawafi with a three-pointer, Craig. Off the backboard, deep from the side.
That's her first points of the game, and they're big ones. Timeout. Oh, I thought it was a timeout. There was a block. Sophia Hindi taking the ball out, going to inbound it to Mawafi.
Corselli with the open shot from the side, hit out of bounds by Sydney DeVoe.
Colonia gets possession. They are down by 13.
I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with Kennedy today.
Yeah, they're a different team than we saw the other day.
Difference of a week of practice to do for you. Look at Mawafi on the block shot, top of the key. She's running down with Corselli on a fast break. Corselli takes the shot, misses. Sims gets it, goes to the hole, misses.
Nice
Gets
move.
her own rebound, puts it up, misses.
A lot of hustle there, a lot of hustle.
Awful lot of hustle.
Yeah.
But, again, Colonia is the shorter team at this point with the lineup that's currently in there.
Yeah.
With the exception of Neal.
Madison Chiara going end to end here.
And she misses the layup.
But she gets fouled by Sophia Hindi. She'll go to the line shooting 2.
I'll tell you, you got to love the hustle on both sides of the ball. Between Kennedy and Colonia, they're both hustling, whether it be offense or defense. They're running back. It's a fast-paced game, exciting game. And the score is no indication of how this game is being played. because I think Colonia just had a couple of tough breaks where they missed a few more baskets and Kennedy converted, and that's the difference in the score. But currently, they're up by 12 again. It's Kennedy 35, Colonia 23, when Wafi brings the ball up. So the ball was tipped on Kennedy's side. Colonia got the rebound, pushed it up court. Share on the play, and they kind of got away from it and went out of bounds.
Rhea Martin back in the game for the Mustangs. Malak Mawafi bringing the ball up.
And aggressive defense being played by Colonia now.
That's a foul by number 3, Alyssa Fazula, on the floor.
Selly taking the ball out of bounds. Sims fall downs underneath. They throw it over to Sydney. She spins, goes to the hole, shoots it up, and it's a miss.
That was a nice move.
I think she thought she was closer to the basket than she was. Shera takes the shot, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. I think she got hit in the face.
Yep, I think she'll be better for the foul shots, though. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
I always was, Greg. Take me out after I shoot the free throws.
So for the Mustangs, Sydney DeVoe now has 4 fouls.
With 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third, that can be a determining factor of the outcome of the game. With Kennedy leading, 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go, they're up by 35 to 23, 12-point difference. Let's see how the game turns from this point. Mustangs up by 12, and Sydney DeVoe goes to the bench with 4 personal fouls.
So coach is checking out Madison's eye right there, but took a timeout just to give her a little chance to get organized. But, you know, we started the second half. It could have very easily been a blowout, but Colonia did a nice job of coming back and making it a game.
You can bet Coach Shera is telling her team right now, listen, Sydney DeVoe is not in the game. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go to the basket. We don't have anybody in there to stop us. They're going to be expecting Sims to be in there, but they're going to go, and they're going to go right at them.
Absolutely. And Sims, for her part, speaking of Olivia, offensively, she's been in great position under the basket, but the ball just hasn't been falling.
You know, she's very aggressive, and she goes up extremely strong. I've noticed that. She has great body control, and I think that she's excited when she gets it. She goes up hard, and it's just going right over the rim or off the rim. But that's just an adjustment, and she'll make it as the game continues.
Yep.
And I think there's a little something on the floor.
It might be her contact lens. Her contact lens might have gotten knocked out.
And who finds it?
Dad.
Dad. Woo!
Chris, the dad, has to go out and get that contact lens. They got to clean that baby up. Okay, Madison's going to shoot this with only one good clear eye. We'll see how that works because she's been a very deadly foul shooter so far. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, in and out, Greg.
Scoreboard just went out, so we got a little impromptu timeout here.
Okay, so Craig, let me ask you something. If you're the coach of Colonia, Sydney goes out, you're a big person inside, what's your game plan?
Yeah, I think exactly what you said. I think you take it to the hoops, but I don't underestimate Olivia here. She plays big, and I don't think you lose a lot. I mean, Sydney is so tall that she could just alter people's shots, but Olivia makes it up with her defense.
Yes.
Colonia gets possession of the ball.
The thing that I'm sorry, Greg.
Nope, go ahead.
The thing that I see about Sims is she uses her body well to position herself underneath the boards. They go down low to her, she throws it up, and it's in.
There we
and that's
go.
exactly what we were talking about, Greg.
Yep. Nice steal by Claiborne. Christina Caroselli goes all the way and puts it in.
I'll tell you, it's exciting watching her handle the ball. She always handles it. She's under control. And she goes to the basket. She looks around, see what her best options are. She lays it in. It's good for 2.
Malak Mawafi
on the steal, throws it up, and it's good.
All right, and we got a timeout here. And the scoreboard is not working.
To the left it is. The right one's out.
Gotcha. Sims is got some type of injury Coach Murphy's checking with, and we got a score of 41-23 with the Mustangs winning. Just a minute or so left in the third quarter.
So with Sydney DeVal out, they were down by 12, and now they're down by 18. Or is that 16? 18.
18.
So they've increased their lead with her out by 6 points.
Yeah, you don't like to see somebody like Sims hurt. Well, you don't want to see anybody hurt, but Sims is a factor in this game.
She walked on the side on her own power, too. So
yeah, she's a tough kid.
Well. Yes.
You know, Phil, we've been 3 quarters we've been doing this game now. I never even looked at the scoreboard that's working. I always looked at the scoreboard to our right.
The only reason why I saw it, Craig, is because I looked at you. I look at the same one because it's not blocked by the basket.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But we have an exciting game here. The score doesn't indicate the level of play that's being played here today. Kennedy is playing very, very aggressive. They got the lead when they did a swarming defense, and they pressed full court. And they've been basically maintaining it. Colonia did come out in 2 stretches with a full court press, but basically to no avail. I think they stole the ball 1 time. But Kennedy has basically been in control. They've been looking down low, passing the ball around, looking for the open man, and hitting the open shots. So Colonia brings it over half court. And Kennedy still swarming. They got
good defense.
Rosario on the miss. Mawafi brings the ball up. Throws it underneath to Corselli. Throws it out to Claiborne. Ooh, air boy. You know, Claiborne is that quiet presence out there.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't, you don't notice her a lot, but she's in every play just quietly, and then all of a sudden she comes down, hits 2 or 3 baskets, makes 2 or 3 steals, changes the course of the game.
Absolutely.
Like that.
Right
Another
there.
steal by Claiborne.
Rhea Martin is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I think she was hesitant. Kelly was wide open underneath. She did go to the basket, which was a good play, and she got fouled. So she'll be going to the basket, taking 2 shots. Colonia discusses at the free throw line, now getting into position.
Both teams have a couple of key players. Madison Chiera is still out for Colonia, right?
Yes.
Rhea misses the front end.
Coach Murphy must be excited that
there it is.
Sydney DeVal is out, and they're up by 19 points.
That was Rhea's first point in the third quarter. Kennedy looks like they're playing a zone, a 2-3 zone.
Colonia's guards are small. In fact, their forwards are too. And it's difficult for them to throw the ball over.
Yeah. Christina Corselli called for that blocking foul. Christina has 2.
Okay, so Colonia throws it in. It's knocked,
Claiborne again, and to your point, Claiborne again in on that play.
knocked it out of bounds, went off for Colonia. The quiet little things that get it done.
Absolutely.
She's like the Dennis Rodman of the Bulls.
Oh, boy.
Timeout by Coach Murphy.
All right.
JFK.
Let's take a little break as we got a timeout on the court with 1:20 to go. The Mustangs are up 42-23 over the Colonia Patriots. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We're back with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Mustangs up 42-23. Claiborne inbound in the ball for the Stangs. Gets it to Rhea Martin, who shoots and scores a three-pointer.
Rhea Martin. She's getting hot here in the second half.
I think the Mustangs have their largest lead.
22 points. And JFK gets a steal.
Christina Caroselli, Martin again. Almost.
Off the backboard and off the rim.
Colonia's number 14, Francesca Rosario. Gets it to number 10, Gatlina Aguela. In and out. Sims with the rebound, fires it out to Martin, just a little too far. Olivia Sims is also an excellent softball player that Kennedy's, well, both teams are good for their softball. Kennedy is coming off a great year.
But Kennedy does look like a different team. And the difference between last week and this week is Sims being in the game.
Yeah.
But, again, anybody can have an off night.
Yeah. Nice block there by Mawafi, but she used her foot, so Colonia maintains possession. Nice play.
I think that was Kennedy Caves.
Sims will go to the line to shoot two. That's on Colonia's number 44, Serena Neal. And
great form,
knocks that
soft
one
touch.
down. 25 seconds left in the game. Knocks them both down.
So 23 seconds left, 45-25. Kennedy on top with 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
Sims a factor down there, gets it down to Rhea Martin. And at the end of three, it's 47 for JFK, 25 for Woodbridge. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. Stay tuned. All right, here we go with the fourth quarter. And the Mustangs are up 47-25 in this crosstown rival. In the third quarter, the Mustangs as a team scored 18 and Colonia scored 13, and that's how we arrived at our score. Malafi brings the ball up into the front court. Into Sims. Sims over to Carasuli. Good shot, but out. Kennedy Conclavas.
Colonia on a fast break. Alyssa Fasulo.
Caroselli played good defense on that. She got bopped on the head. She's a spark plug of this Kennedy team, too. She's had a very nice game.
Absolutely. Handles the ball well, in control. That's what I like about her game. She's totally in control all the time. Chiara takes a three, misses it.
Madison back in the game. She obviously got her contact in. DeVoe still on the bench with 4 fouls for the Mustangs.
And she's been out since the beginning of the third quarter. But Kennedy has increased their lead. They were up by 12 when she went out. They're up by 22 now. Ball blocked by Sims.
Nice play by Martin on the shot before that. Mustangs take over possession.
Colonia is putting on the press, Craig. This is what I thought they'd do earlier. Throw it to Sims. She throws it down to Corselli. She goes to the hole. Passes it out to
Rhea Martin.
She misses it, and Sims goes underneath for the basket.
Kennedy now sitting tight in their 1-2-2 zone.
Sims playing the middle.
Nice play. Madison Chiara.
Underhand shot to the basket, and it's good.
Calling that a walk on Olivia Sims. 6:45 to go. Mustangs still in a zone.
Alyssa at the top of the key. Rosario was looking to throw it to her, but got fouled.
Rhea Martin just reached in a little bit.
Elisa Fazzolo, her favorite subject is chemistry.
Whoa.
And she likes the League of Their Own in her favorite movie.
It is a good movie. Here we go. We have number 14, Francesca Rosario, misses on the first end of the one-on-one.
Wilson gets a rebound, throws it back out to Rosario. Throw it down low.
It was a very nice block by Corselli on Madison Chiara.
Alyssa with the shot. It's off the rim.
Sims grabs the rebound.
It's tied up by Wilson.
Looks like Sabrina might be called for reaching in. Yep.
21, you're right.
21, Sabrina. So Colonia takes over possession. They're up 49-27 with just under 6 minutes to go in the final quarter of the game. Apparently somebody called a timeout here. I must have been taking a nap.
Coach Sierra was putting in, I think she went to the table, Garana Aguela. And that's when she called timeout.
All righty. Gattiana. Looks like Gattiana.
Craig, my last name is Hall. It's very easy.
Yeah. So the young Olivia Sims on the line.
What form that young lady has.
She makes it.
Beautiful form at the free throw line.
Absolutely.
And she makes the second one.
Sims with 12 points so far in the game. Kennedy fans very active now. But nice move by Madison Chiara. And Sims brings the ball down. Madison ties it up.
Craig, she missed the shot, but Sims stepped right over, and she had to throw it up a little bit high. It was off the rim, but I tell you what, she definitely drives to the basket.
Sims goes up high for that ball.
Yeah, she's a force underneath. They haven't missed a lot since Sydney DeVal went out in the third quarter.
Claiborne up at the point now.
Looking throw it down low. Went off Colonia's leg.
Kennedy remains possession. At this point, Phil, the clock is definitely in Kennedy's favor. Points off the clock are just as good as points scored right now.
Absolutely.
Time off the clock, I should say.
And they have a 24-point lead. Make that 26.
Christina Corselli.
And Kennedy's still aggressive on defense, Greg.
Yep. Corselli has 18 points, Phil.
Wow. And Sims is taking everything off the rim.
She goes up there.
They throw it down low to her, Greg. She goes up and misses it, gets her own rebound, goes up again, but she's tied up.
Jump
ball, possession, Colonia. That was a series of good plays by both teams. I'll tell you, the crowd is good here. Kennedy has a great supporting cast. Colonia has a great supporting fan base over here. It's nice to see people turn out for the young women's basketball varsity.
Absolutely. Intertown rivals are always interesting.
Shara with the shot, and it's good. That's a three-pointer.
3-point for Madison. Madison also has 18 points. DeVoe back in the game.
And Sims is out. And Hendy's back in the game, number 55.
And
there's Claiborne again, Greg.
Steady as she is.
Oh,
nice
what a pass
shot.
underneath. Claiborne throws a bullet underneath to Corselli. She missed the basket, but Sydney got the rebound, and I think she's fouled on the play.
Yep, I think Sydney's going to go to the line. I believe she will shoot 2. I think that was in the act of shooting.
Craig, you mentioned earlier that it was the first time that Sims and Sydney DeVal was in the game, and then Sydney got into foul trouble, and they took her out. But they didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
They did not miss a beat.
We're going to call Christina Corselli for going over the back on that one. And the scoreboard is out once again to my right. Beautiful.
That's the third foul on Corselli. And Colonia will be shooting because they're over the limit.
Number 2, Madison Chiera on the line, and we know she's a good foul shooter.
Madison is very athletic. She goes to the basket, drives, fearless. She just has to lay that ball a little softer off the backboard, and she'll double her scores. Whatever she's averaging, she'll double. But she has no fear.
DeVoe with a nice rebound. Coach Murphy trying to tell a team to slow down, take some time off the clock.
Colonia with the ball. Going up, Alyssa with the basket, and it's in. And Wafi throws it down low. It's intercepted. Colonia with the ball, throws it underneath. To Alyssa again, she goes up, but it's blocked by Sydney.
DeVoe, she did a good job of getting down the court.
Yes, I was just about to say that. She thought she had a clean layup, and DeVal came right back and blocked it. Out of bounds on Kennedy. Colonia ball out of bounds. Chera takes a long three, but misses it. Corselli on the rebound. She dribbles up the side. Takes it the length of the court, throws it back out to Hindi. She takes a three, and it's good. Hindi with a three-point basket, and the crowd goes crazy.
That's her third three-pointer of the game, Phil.
Another steal. Look at Mawafi going to the hole. Sharon's there. Oh! She got pushed into the wall. Craig, she might be a little injured. Chihara's looking at her like she's sorry. Medics are being called.
Let's take a little break now while they tend to Malak Mawafi. She's a tough kid. Hopefully she'll be okay. We'll be right back.
Okay, so Mawafi, who was knocked down on the play, going to the hole, gets up on her own power, walks to the bench. They're going to get a replacement in for her. Looks like it's going to be number 10, Rhea Martin.
Somebody's going to have to shoot for her, Phil, right? She was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yep.
Or they may say that she was just dribbling.
No, she was shooting.
Yeah, it sure looked that way.
Yeah, she actually got bumped. Went right into the wall. I'm just glad to see she's okay.
They might have called an intentional foul on that, which would mean Kennedy would also get possession.
Rhea Martin, again, beautiful form. You love to see this great. Where women's varsity basketball has come over the last 20 or 30 years is absolutely incredible. They used to start out by just throwing the ball, passing. They couldn't dribble. They wouldn't dribble. Wherever they got the shot underneath, they take it. Now they can run, gun, shoot, lay up, very athletic, play defense, play zones, man-to-man. They're all over the place. This is great.
It is basketball at its finest.
Phenomenal women's basketball.
Christina Corselli out of the game. She's got a phenomenal game. Last I checked, she had 18 points.
So I think you were right. They must have called a foul.
Yep. And they got
the ball out.
Yeah, it was an intentional foul. Madison Chiara out of the game. 3 minutes to go. Good shot.
Air ball. It's saved by Colonia, but Kennedy has it. Hindi bringing it up. Passes it over to Rhea Martin. Sydney has a hand up. She's calling for the ball.
A little bit of a mismatch underneath. Mustangs don't need a lot of points here.
Now, Claiborne's looking for her, though. She gives it to her. She comes out high. Sydney dribbles around her, goes up, misses the shot, tips it back out to Rhea Martin. She goes to the hole, misses it. Sydney on the rebound, and she lays it in. Sydney DeVal on the rebound.
Rhea Martin with the rebound.
I think that was DeVal's first 2 points in the second half.
It definitely was.
She goes up for a shot, and it's knocked out of bounds by Colonia. Number 22, Kennedy Concaves.
Got some new players in the game here with 2 minutes to go for the Mustangs. See if we can catch some names. Janiyah Davis is in there. There's some numbers in there I don't even have on my score thing here.
Number 12, I don't have. Number 3.
Yep, looks like some players that might have came up from the JV.
Number 12 takes a shot. It's off to the right. She hustles for the rebound, but misses it. Colonia has it. Running to the basket, Alyssa. She jumps back, takes a shot. Ooh!
In and out.
Off the rim. Colonia gets it back, misses. Number 44, Neal, gets a rebound, puts it up, misses, puts it up again, and his basket is in.
Serena Neal with the 2 points.
Colonia on the rebound, brings it up. Neal with the ball, passes it out. Craig, you know what I find interesting? When's the last time you saw a 3-second violation on women's basketball?
Yeah, they move in and out of there pretty good. No camping out, that's for sure.
It's number 3 for Kennedy, knocks the ball away to Colonia, but she brings it back over the court. Alyssa.
We got a foul on number 34, Janiyah Davis. We are at about a minute left in the fourth quarter. Let's give a special shout out and thank you to the crew here at TV 35, the lovely Gina Forbes and the lovely Samantha Roth doing an outstanding job. The dynamic duo, just the two of them running the whole game.
And it's a pleasure working with them. All smiles as you come in, completely set up and ready to go.
Alyssa Fazzulo makes the first shot on a 2-point foul shots, and she misses the second. TV 35 just does an outstanding job with everything that they cover, but sports is absolutely amazing. Our student athletes are so lucky in this town to have such a professional crew as Gina and Samantha, and we truly appreciate working with them.
Craig, just a ducktail on that. I believe local channel 35 is going to be on YouTube now, am I correct?
Yes, this game will be on YouTube, I think, by tomorrow. That's
okay.
The normal.
It's good for our fans to know. In addition to being on the local channel 35 in Woodbridge. We want to give a shout out to Lee Beckerman.
Yes, our director doing a good job.
So with 22 seconds to go, the Mustangs are up 60 to 36, 24-point difference. And they have the ball on the side.
Trying to add up some points.
And while you're doing that,
5, 8.
we do want to acknowledge that there are several players in there that we don't have the names for, but they're probably from the freshman, the JV squad, and we don't have them. But they're getting some playing time in a varsity game.
And there you have it, folks. Final score, Mustangs 60, the Colonia Patriots 36. Leading scorers for the Mustangs, Christina Carosella with 18. Olivia Sims had 12. Rhea Martin had 10. Sydney DeVogue had 8. Malik Mawafi had 5. And Alexa Claiborne had 2. Sophia Hindi had 11 points. And for the Colonia Patriots, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 18, 19 points. Madison Chiara leading the way for the Colonia Patriots. So there you have it, folks. It was a good game, intertown rival. Again, thank you to Gina Forbes, Samantha Ross. I'm Greg Ficarra with my pal, Phil Hall. We're going to call it a night. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.